Everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be giving a Goretzka transfer update and also a bit of a boost with Donny van der Beek and some of the things that he's doing in training and his physique since coming back and how that can help him improve in the season. But before we get into it, make sure that you do like and subscribe. Now, first off, we'll start with Goretzka. So a lot of reports have come out lately that Real Madrid are also one of the clubs really interested in Goretzka. And as we know with Manchester United, when it comes to a transfer race, like maybe we saw with David Alaba or, a lot of other players, we're not really that good at it unless we just chuck a load of money at it, like Alexis Sanchez, for example. Now, I think Goretzka staying at Bayern Munich is the most likely option. However, there is a bit of a stalemate there between Goretzka and Bayern Munich at the moment, as of now. And German players don't tend to leave Bayern. They grow up in Germany. It's kind of like the dream. The way that English players might dream of playing for Liverpool or Manchester United is the way that German players kind of dream of playing for Bayern Munich. So why would he leave? No one would expect someone like Philipp Lahm to have left or even Kimmich to leave now. But Goretzka, listen, it's a new day and age where it's all about the social media, the money, everything like that. I could definitely see Goretzka at United or Real Madrid. However, there is a bit of a blow with Real Madrid being interested as well, because I can definitely see him going to Madrid over United. And I think PSG have also been linked slightly as well. I mean, PSG are linked to everybody. So, yeah, that's a Goretzka update. It's, nothing concrete at the moment, but I do think that if he is going for free next year, United will put a good offer in. But the fact that Real Madrid are there as well is not good news. Now, we'll move on to Donny van der Beek. Now, a lot of reports have come out that after his terrible season last year, with no fault of his own, in my opinion, he didn't really get an opportunity by Oli. However, he's been coming back with a proper physique now. He's been to a training centre in Amsterdam where he's been with a nutritionist, he's been eating good food, he's been doing all these gym exercises, he's come back, and Bruno Fernandes especially has been saying, how hard Donny van der Beek's working, how he's kind of built himself. And even in pre-season, Ole Gunnar solskjaer gave him the captain's armband for about 10 minutes against Brentford. I mean, can't read too much into it, but maybe that's just a bit of a sign that he's got a bit more trust there now. We have the cliche that, when foreign players come into Manchester United, that they need to bulk up in their first year. Fred's first year was terrible and he started playing a lot the next year. A lot of players are like that. And I do think Donny van der Beek, if Paul Pogba is to leave, which I hope he doesn't, but if he is to leave, that Donny van der Beek should be playing in our midfield. Even if Pogba isn't to leave, do you play Pogba on the left with Bruno at number 10, Donny at the 8, and then maybe with Fred or McTominay, who knows? But, I really do rate Donny van der Beek. He's always been a technical player, but he's never really had that physical aspect, He is, I think, 6 foot or 6'1", so he's not exactly short, and he's a lot taller than people think, but he was never really built at the moment. But now he's looking to kind of build himself up. He looks a bit stronger. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what Donny van der Beek has in store for the new season, because he's been working hard, and a lot of players have been saying, that he's got this kind of fire in his eyes, that he's determined to prove himself. And I think the Ajax Academy is probably the hardest academy in the world in terms of how hard it must be to get through. It's relentless there. And I think for him to even just get through the Ajax Academy and start playing for the first team, I mean, he's a Champions League semi-finalist as well. Don't forget that. After Varane and Pogba, he's the most experienced player that we have in the Champions League. Obviously, other than fringe players like Mata and Matic or whatever. Someone who might actually start. He's quite experienced as well at a young age. He's 23, 24 now. He's actually younger than Scott McTominay. So I think that Donny van der Beek next season, I think we need to see more of him. And I think he really could shine in the Premier League. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Where do you think Goretzka's going to go? What do you think about Donny van der Beek next year? And yeah, see you next time.